Hello viewers, welcome to Ekamais Academy. Today we are going to discuss about an important SNT topic, that is with respect to supercomputers. So what is the context of this means? Recently Prime Minister of India has dedicated 3 Param Rudra series of supercomputers to the nation. So what is a supercomputer? What is the use of this supercomputer, and what are all the list of supercomputers that India had till so far, and what are the application part of these things we'll be understanding in this video. So first thing, let us see the context here. So as I told you, Prime Minister has dedicated 3 Param Rudra series of supercomputers and also a high performance computing system which is actually used in weather and climate forecasting to the nation. That is the context. Then who have developed this? It is CDAC, Center for Development and Advanced Computing. So CDAC has developed this particular initiative under National Supercomputing Mission. So under this initiative, they have developed this type of Param Rudra series of supercomputers. Then they were installed in 3 different locations, and these 3 different locations are in Delhi, Pune and Kolkata. You can see already in Pune we have this giant major radio wave telescope, so that it will understand how the radio waves are going polarized, or how they are going to help us in understanding more about the evolution of the earth and astronomical observations. That is the main intention of having this GMRT. Already this is there in Pune. Now this is getting benefited from Param Rudra series of supercomputer, right? So we have Param Rudra, then we also have Param Aira, and then Auronic we have, right? And this particular supercomputer is going to study fast radio bursts also, and they have the computational speed of 1 petaflop. So then what is supercomputer actually? Supercomputer means which has a high operational computing performance. That means generally compared to traditional computer, it can process the data and it can operate in very less amount of time. Then what is the benefit here means with respect to time? At the same time, when any organization has a very high data or bulky data, like for example in terms of weather forecasting, or in terms of data mining, or in terms of like any organization which is actually analyzing or which is doing data analysis and all, in those aspects these supercomputers are at the main thing. Then we also have Inter-University Accelerator Center, which is located in Delhi. In this also we are going to study more about material science and astrophysics or atomic physics. So this is also being benefited from this Param Rudra series of computer, and it is having a computational capacity of 3 petaflop. Then what is this flop? Floating operation per second, right? Floating point operation per second. So supercomputer speed is generally measured in terms of flops. So how much is the speed that will be determined in the units of flops. Then we also need to understand SN Bose Center in Kolkata. This generally is used to study about more physics, cosmology and earth sciences. And the supercomputer that was installed as part of this has an operational capacity of 838 teraflops. So these are the things we need to understand. Then we also have seen what is the supercomputer and what are the things which got installed. Then how this is going to help you. It is going to conduct different astronomical observations. Then it is also going to help in disaster management, then in medicine, as well as in energy. This is going to help us. Right? So these are the main significant aspects. Then when we started developing supercomputers on our own, that means from year 1987, when India had made a proposal to USA to buy 1 supercomputer from USA, and it was declined by USA. So from then we started developing our own indigenous supercomputers. Then at that time you can see most of the supercomputers are run with the name Param series. Param Shivai, Param AI, Param like we have Param Vega also we have, right? Like this we have certain series of Param Siddhi, right? So these type of Param series computers we have. Along with this we also have Mihir and Pratyush. So these are the weather forecasting supercomputers which are already in use. And then we also have AI supercomputer with the name Airavat. So this is the only supercomputer that got listed from India in the top 500 supercomputers in the year 2023. And it was ranked in the 75th position in all top 500 supercomputers, right? This is one you have to understand. And then which country is currently having more number of supercomputers means it is China. Then we also need to understand what are the applications of any supercomputer. So it will generally help in agriculture, geoscience, industrial applications, disaster management, right? And then it will also helps us in understanding more about resources or resource management. Like this, we have different applications of a general supercomputer. Then let us understand the significance. As just we have discussed, it will also help us in promoting more innovation and in terms of technology, especially like developing artificial intelligence, industry 4.0. So these things becomes easy with the emergence of more and more supercomputers in the series of Param. Then let us see the practice question given for the day. Which of the following is India's fastest supercomputer as of 2020-24? So among these four, which you feel is the correct one, try to put your answer in the comment section. Then as we have reached end of the video, today we have discussed about recent initiative by India in developing supercomputers. So what are all the supercomputers we have seen, along with practice question, and what are the applications along with their significance, with all the necessary information that you need to have with respect to supercomputers. So this is all with respect to today's video. If you liked the video and found informative, let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching. All the very best.